by Syndicate. I don't know how you pronounce that, my brother. But we have EA Skate just shows the problem with modern games. So let's see what's the problem with modern games, EA. Let's see.
I was watching that new EA Skate /Skate 4 gameplay today, and I was just sitting there watching it like, is it just me or is this shit low key fucking cooked? That shit's low key grits. Like I'm not gonna lie to you.
Grits. Hold on. Where's bro from? Talk about some grits. Let me find out, bro, from the South, from Miami, Georgia. Talk about some grits.
Like, don't get me wrong, the gameplay looks great. The gameplay loop, the physics, they all look fan fucking tastic. But I feel like all of the soul of Skate itself is fucking gone.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gone. Everything you liked about Skate is gone. It's just crazy to me, and I feel like this is just corporatized greed at its finest.
Mm. Oh yeah, and another thing I wanted to say, bro. Like when it was two things that not really bothered me, but two things where I was just like, this is like, yeah, the modernization of it. Because I felt everything reminded me of Skate, but it was two things in there where I was like, man, we're so far from the old video game era and how much they care about the games and how they market it and push it and shit. But one, I thought it was crazy how it said, like, I don't know if it because it said I had to level up in order to fast travel. Why do I have to level up in order to fast travel? I feel like that was so stupid. I have to level up in order to fast travel. Niggas just can't fast travel just cuz I want to get around the map and not have to, take 10, 15 minutes just to get there. That's one thing I didn't like. Well, I feel like that's a modern gaming thing. And it was and then yeah, like at least in the old skate, the way you got items and rewards was through either you had to do challenges like win a race, beat this person in the game of horse or cat. I forgot what it was. A skate, whatever. Beat them in the game of skate or shit like that. Or you had to sell a million boards. You had to sell 500,000 boards. So to go from that to just spend $20 and get this in the loot box, spend $50 and you can get all these items. I do think that's the modernization. I do think that's the new school corporate way of gaming now, and that shit sucks to see. Cause I'm really comparing a 2025 game to a game that came out in like what, '08, between '08 and 2013, probably somewhere around there. So it's crazy to know that gaming is totally different and for the worse possibly.
Finest. I watched the trailer back in 2020 or whatever.
Damn, they had a trailer in 2020? Hell the fuck, man. They released the trailer in 2020 and they just releasing this alpha beta whatever in 2025. I'm telling you, that shit is the full game. They just called it pre-alpha so they don't get backlash for it.
Where they said they were building a council of skate influencers to help develop the game. And what would you guys like to see, and what would you guys like to be in the game, so they can actually craft a good
And
game.
another thing, there was no real skate merch in the game. At least with Skate 3. Sorry if I'm keep comparing it to Skate 3. Y'all shouldn't
It
have
doesn't
called
seem.
it Skate. But another thing with skate that I was seeing was there was no real skateboarders. There was no real. I think I saw Vans. I don't. I think I saw Vans. I don't know. I think, but I didn't see any real skateboarders. I don't know if they have any real skate decks like baked. I remember the baked decks. I forgot the dude's name, but the dude who made the super shoes. They had Rob Deerdeck, and it's a lot more skateboarder shit in that game that I just can't remember. That's just off the top, but like we don't have nothing actually related to skateboard culture in the game. Nothing is actual skateboard culture, actual. You know what I'm saying? An actual skater, an actual skate brand, an actual. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's no real skateboarding in it.
Seem like they listen to a lot of that shit. If I'm being completely fucking honest with you, like, okay, yeah, sure, maybe they listen to some people about the things about the tricks and the board speed and the physics and stuff like that, right? But that shit's low key cooked, and it's just not even just a problem with video.
And this is another thing. I know I don't really care about it that much. It's not that deep to me. Cause I ain't finna. This game is not getting my $70 first of all, so I'm not even finna go too hard. Cause this game not getting no money from me. But but one thing, fuck, I forgot what I was finna say.
That, right? But that shit's low key cooked. and it's just
My bad,
knives
chat.
and stuff like that, right? But that shit's low key cooked, and it's just not even just a
Oh
problem.
yeah, some people say, "Oh, the game is unrealistic. Oh, the game is unrealistic." And then some other people are like, "Oh, skate was always unrealistic. Skate was always unrealistic." Yes, we know if you jump 100 feet from a building, you will have more than just cracked bones. If you were going this fast and you hit a car, it will look. So yes, we know that. This is what I'm saying. We knew it was a video game, but it had a real feel to it. Like it looked real enough and felt real enough, but then at the same time, you doing the motherfucking super dude backflip in the air. So you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like it was a good balance between fun and realism. This one is just going for straight fun. Like why am I seeing niggas die from 100-foot buildings into a fucking skateboarding thing? Like I don't know. That's just my take on it. Like I do think some of the it's more like Saints Row 2 and 1 compared to Saints Row 3 and 4. Skate 1 to 3 is like Saints Row 1 and 2, and then this skate is like Saints Row 3 and 4. Like it is still an enjoyable, serviceable, comparable game, but the vibe is different. You know what I'm saying?
Problem with video games itself or skate itself. I feel like this is a problem with a lot of things. I feel like this is a problem with damn near everything we get entertained by now. It's not just a problem with skate and
Mm,
video games in general, which it is, but it's things like movies, TV, music,
right.
stuff like that. It just doesn't have any passion behind it anymore. All
Mm,
of the things that made skate are gone. Like there's no pro skaters, there's no Nigel Houston,
right.
Tyshawn, Kareem Campbell, fucking Rob Dyrdek, anybody, bro. There's no
Tony Hawk. I mean, he got his own thing, so he probably couldn't be in this game. But
the
even the coach, bro. Like I remember, at least remember in Skate 3, I think it was what Coach Dave, and I think that was like an actual act. I think that's the Alvin and the Chipmunks actor, nigga. I think that's who that was, Coach Dave in Skate 3. This is what I'm saying. It was like a picture of a cartoon girl giving us. I was just like, damn. Even the coaching don't even feel like they tried there.
Coach Frank. He his
Oh, Coach Frank. I was saying Coach Dave. Damn. Coach Dave probably from another form of TV show, whatever movie.
ass is gone. His ass is in the fucking gulag or something, bro. That's just crazy as fuck. Now he's just replaced by this fucking robot named V or some shit. Like what the fuck is this shit, bro? The fucking graphics are gone. It looks like fucking Sunset Overdrive. Like what the fuck happened? Like, and there's also microtransactions. Of course, I mean, if they were gonna make it a free to play game or whatever,
I said that, yeah. If a game is free to play, just know it's microtransactions in it. How else you think they finna get paid out here?
then of course it's gonna have microtransactions. But why did we have to do like the you buy this and loot box shit? Like, didn't we already go through this with like fucking Star Wars and shit? Like that shit's low key grits. Like I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't know. It's just like everything older used to hit better. I'm gonna be real with you. Skate 2 is my favorite game of all time.
I remember Skate 3 more. I have played Skate 2, but I feel like I put in more hours on Skate 3. I know I put in way more hours on Skate 3 than Skate 2.
Ever made. I'm just being honest. Like that game is literally timeless. Like go look at that game and then go look at this.
I do remember the intro, them little intro videos, like Skate 2. I think that's like the one where dude get hit by the car. I do remember like seeing that intro for the first time. I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck am I about to play?
This game. It just feels so half baked, bro. Like it's actually there's no career mode. Like bro, there's no career mode, story mode. There's no.
That was another thing I had. I said this when I played it. So this not new what I'm saying. I said this when I was playing it, but I also said the game had no direction. Like in Skate 3, remember, it was okay. You had to follow this dude. Okay, after you followed him, you discovered a new location. Then he gave you a mission or a hall of meat or a race. Then if you did enough of these missions, then this dude, it was follow me, and he would take you to a new area. And then that's what I'm saying. Like the game felt like no direction either. Like that game, you just hopped in and played. Like you could have easily skipped all the V or whatever the AI robot voice tutorials too. Like I feel like the game didn't really have a sense of direction, which I do and don't like. Cause like I said, I like being able to hop in and just being able to play.
Death races. There's no contests, no tournaments.
I was really, I mean, I'm not upset because I played it and it was, but I ain't gonna lie, I am kind of like hurt. Not like that the owned it, like kill it. Like I remember when it was like owned the spot, or if you went above and beyond, then you would kill it. I like that, like the difference, like it made you feel like you did better, cause like when you did it, it was like the winning sound effect was more intense. You know what I'm saying? Um, Death Races. I think Death Races and Hall of Meat was the best parts of the game. I think that's what, to me, that was the funnest parts, was Hall of Meat and Death Races. Like even when I finished all the missions, or what was it, team, like team events, like the most points or the best whatever. Like I used to love them team competitions too. Yeah, and there's none of that here. None of that.
No pro events, no follow event. There's nothing, bro. I don't see anything, bro. Like I looked at the gameplay. I don't see anything, and that's I feel like that's what people really didn't want to see. Like I felt like people really wanted to see like a reincarnation. Yeah, it would have new graphics and stuff like that, but more of like a reincarnation of what Skate used to be, but just with like
And
microtransactions.
it's crazy because, bro, I still think it's crazy that, bro, remember, I remember, I'm not from that time, but my mom and my sister told me before. They thought that, I remember they thought that the world was going to end at one point because technology had never went past 2000. Like, it was like technology was only made to display 1999. Like, that was the farthest they had went with it. That whole 2K era that came from, they didn't, technology was that bad that it couldn't even display numbers and time correctly. Now we have technology that can read your fucking mind and put a chip in niggas' brain out you, a Neuralink and all this shit. And y'all motherfuckers can't make a game with all this technology now. I just think it's crazy how we're 20 years advanced in technology, but every entertainment, movies, music, it's like we went back 20 years with that. But everything getting better.
Attached to it, and that's fine, you know, if it's gonna be free to play. But that's not what anybody wanted to see. I feel like they're trying to make the game as profitable as possible, while still trying to appeal to the original Skate fans and the Skate gurus and shit like
And
that.
you see, this is what I said. If they would have made this a different thing, bruh, that's the. I'm telling you, if y'all would have called this shit Project Skateboarding, four wheels and a truck, if y'all would have named this game anything other than Skate, I don't think people would care as much, bro. But it's the fact we're comparing it to Skate.
That, like, the veterans of this fucking series. But then they also want to claim that this isn't Skate 4, this is just EA Skate, which is just fucking whack, bro. Like, we let's just keep it real. We all
See?
EA Skate, which is just fucking whack, bro. Like, we let's just keep it real. We all know what we're here for. Like, if you would have honestly, I feel like all the microtransaction shit would have been fine if they would have just kept the old soul. Like, just spend a little extra money, bro. Just to get some actual voice actors instead of.
And see, this is like they say, they wanted to make the game profitable as possible. You know how you make the most profitable product? By giving people the best possible product. Don't just niggas like this. Okay, people like that. Okay, skate fans like this. Okay, skateboarding. No, just make the best possible game you can. Stop trying to see. That's the problem too. We trying to appeal to every. First of all, no one likes everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's people in your life right now you probably don't like. There's a coworker, a teacher, someone you grew up with, or who was in your life that you didn't like. So that's number one. We're not supposed to be liked by everybody. So trying to appease to everybody is already a losing objective because you're not gonna please everybody. Shit, some motherfuckers just miserable. Some motherfuckers can't be pleased no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. But that's the problem, trying to appease to everybody. Let people be who they are. Let this community be this community. Let niche things be niche. Not everything don't have to be for everybody, bro. We are different people. We don't have to be doing the same things.
Putting AI in the fucking voice acting.
I, I, I swear I said they put AI in the game. That voice bot shit for the tutorials. I was like, this is AI, bro. This don't sound like a real girl whatsoever.
Shit like that. Like, and I know people are gonna say that, oh, it's in pre-alpha, and they'll probably change a lot of things later and add a
No, they
lot of
won't.
updates and stuff like that.
They won't.
How many fucking times have we said that shit about different games in the past, and the
Mm.
shit was still grits? I mean,
Mm.
people thought fucking Halo Infinite was gonna be a fucking savior, and they're gonna add a lot of stuff later. But look at that shit now. What you see is probably the fucking game you're gonna get mostly. I mean, even look at the fucking city. Like, there's no like neighborhoods and shit. Like, there's no grungy feeling. There's no direct art style. Like, the shit literally just looks like fucking Fortnite now. I just feel like if they're gonna go the whole new IP route and keep the same name, they could have at least kept it a little bit more streamlined with like skating culture and the things that actually made people fall in love with EA Skate beforehand. You know,
Mm-hmm.
appreciate your fans. You know, for the things that they've already given you. You feel me? I just feel like they really tried their hardest not to do that. Like, for real. I mean, look at Tony Hawk, for example. Like, Tony Hawk, the remakes are a great example. Like, this game right here, it still feels like Tony Hawk. They didn't do any microtransactions. Even if they did go free to play and do microtransactions, the gameplay is still great. You know? Like, it still screams Tony Hawk. It still screams skater culture. The art style is still great. All they did really was just update the graphics, you know, make the game look a little better. The skaters still look realistic. You know, it's not really that hard to do. They really just brought back
I agree. I don't know why they do that, bro. Like, I don't know. I really don't.
the same flavor with new graphics and a new taste in your mouth. That's all it is, bro.
Pause.
But they just didn't do that. They just tried their hardest not to. I guarantee you, if Tony Hawk 3 and 4, the remake that's coming out in like a couple days or whatever, if they drop that free to play, I guarantee you it would still work just fine. Just because of how much care they put into the game in the first place. When it comes down to things like this, I feel like it's just all about character, you know. Like, even with Tony Hawk,
Oh, and another thing, we couldn't do certain hand plants unless that's gonna. I remember, I used to love the judo hand plant or the no, like where you could do a hand plant and you were taking the board off your feet, like you were there that's just posing off the ramp. They don't have that in the game as well, and oh my goodness.
like, even with the remake 3 and 4, even with them not doing the Tony Hawk 4 story mode, they still have the same soul as the old Tony Hawk games. You know, it's just like the perfect vision of bringing Tony Hawk into the future. And EA Skate just can't fucking do that for some reason. But
And I'm not. I don't want to say too much, but all I'm gonna say is the people who make these games, the people who decide what to put in the game, these niggas don't know nothing about what people 30 and under are into. You know what I'm saying? Like the person who's making this game got a wife and kids and just rich and living his. You know what I'm saying? Like these games don't know what gamers want. The people who making these games don't know what skateboarders want. The people making these games don't know what gamers want. They just making the game and try to make the most money off it. What the fuck is that noise? Oh, it's raining? I'm like, what the hell is that noise? Yeah, if you hear that noise, chat, it's raining.
this,
My bad.
I don't really know what this is. Like, this doesn't scream fucking skate to me. Skate, this doesn't even feel like skate was made by skaters, you know? This shit represents nothing fucking that's skating has to do with anyways. All I see is like this weird ass fucking colorful ass UI. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit's lucky. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay is still good. Like, I'm still gonna give it a try and shit.
I agree. The gameplay was still fun. I got lost in it. I was this one part. This one part, like I found like a spot, and I was just going down the ramp, trying all the tricks. I lost myself. Like I did have some points of the game where I was enjoying it, but then it was something to remind me that this ain't Skate 3 though.
It's like, why did they do that? I don't. Yeah, it's probably just for money, you know, all that other shit. There's probably still gonna be a battle pass and shit, you know. Why not? It's still EA, but like, this is. I feel like this is exactly why people can't enjoy shit anymore. People feel like everything older was just better because it fucking was.
It
Like,
was.
this shit
I
was.
swear. I swear. I don't. I hate being a victim of nostalgia. I hate living in the past. But bro, movies were better back then. Music was better back then. The rappers were actually talented back then. Like I'm sorry that I seen things that were better now. You know what I'm saying? Like that is if I was 15, 14, I probably think this was the coolest skateboarding game ever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, I've seen things before this. You know what I'm saying? I've seen things before y'all. I've seen certain shit before this. So I'm gonna compare it. That's what we do. We compare. Literally, you'll have the same shirt. Imagine this same shirt, but it's in black or white. You'll be like, which one looks better? This, it'll be the same font, the same words across the shirt, but just one is black, one is white. You're comparing shirts, and they're both like we compare everything. Sorry, I seen better in the past.
Screams, I have no soul. This game doesn't even look like it was made by actual skaters. Like they say it's built by skaters for skaters, but it doesn't look like it's actually built by any fucking skaters. It just builds like it just looks like it's a fucking Epic Games game, bro. It's crazy.
I ain't say that, but I just said this game was not made by someone who even you know what I'm saying? I'm not into skateboard culture, but I know about the Tyshawn dude, and he was sponsored by Supreme, and he was like one of the better best skateboarders. That's what I'm saying. I'm not tapped into skateboard culture, and I still know a little something. How you don't have nothing related to skateboard culture in this game?
Crazy as fuck. Skating, they're missing so many things. The camera is fucked up. There's no like vignette on the camera and everything. Like the grunginess is gone. But all of that shit, bro. Like, don't even get me started on trying to, make your character look like an actual skater, bro. The amount of money you're gonna have to spend to actually make your character look fucking good in this game, you're better off just going to fucking Goodwill in real life and making yourself look better in real life.
Damn, that's how fucking expensive it is.
What the fuck? Like, bro, microtransactions are not fucking cheap anymore, bro. But once
Shit ain't not cheap no more.
To the bigger audience of like Fortnite and shit, they want to make the game as profitable as possible, which I don't know why. Why can't we just make a true fucking skate game? Like, yeah, I promise you, you could make a good game, a true soulful game, and still have microtransactions and still make money.
They're trying to appeal to everybody.
Something so different,
That's what I'm saying. Now, you trying to make a skateboarding game for Fortnite players. You trying to make a skateboarding game for niggas who play 2K. Y'all trying to make a skateboarding game for niggas who play COD. Just make a skateboarding game. Stop trying to appeal to a certain audience or a certain thing. Just make it the best way possible. That was the best way.
It's just now it just looks like every other game on the market. It looks like fucking Riders Republic, and we already know how the fuck that shit looks. We already know how it feels. This is the only game that, had the chance to bring back skateboarding into the mainstream. Will it do that? Probably.
Nope.
But will it be the same?
Nope.
Fuck no. Hell no, bro. Fuck, that shit's just great. But yeah, that's pretty much how I felt on the EA Skate playtest, early access, pre-alpha, whatever the fuck it is at this point.
And I think they also do that shit because, like, I think that shit probably save them money. Because if you got to go get skaters and real companies and all that shit is money out of EA pocket. Like the Miracle Whip skate park, all the Red Bulls shit, all that Super Ultra Mega skate park from all that shit. They have to pay for that shit, and I don't think they want to do that. Or I remember what was it, the DLC pack, and it was like one of the skaters like houses or something like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, man.
Watches this. Let me know how you guys feel about this. I'll probably still pick it up and give it a try or whatever, but I just won't really look at it as like a skate game. I'll probably still just be on Skate 2, just doing shit. But let me know how you guys feel.
It is funny because, bro, I was playing that game and I said this baby would go back and play Skate 2 and 3. Bro, deadass. Imagine me. I'm playing a new video game just got released, Skate. Literally, I think the first 30, 40 minutes, I was like, I would rather go back and play Skate 2 and Skate 3 than play this game. Damn, EA. Damn. 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 Yeah, I think live service games make more money too. That's why like you don't really see too much story modes, more live service free to play type shit. Damn. 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 I gotta get about it PS3. I gotta get about it PS3. And I think that's crazy that I don't know like I don't know. I think that is a sign like there's like think about it. There's a rapper probably releasing tonight, but I would rather go and listen to some old Future or Drake or Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? than whatever rappers listen to today. Like it's crazy. um, there. Damn. It sucks, EA. It really does fucking suck. Sucks to fucking suck, man.
Sorry, skate fans. I'm just not feeling the vibes.
And this is Flippy. This is one of the OGs. The OGs of I ain't gonna lie, I might just run through all these skate videos. I see like two more I want to watch. Maybe I watch those a different day because I don't want to burn out. But man, I also want to see what my boy Flippy got to say. One of the man, this nigga was bro. I remember watching this nigga when I was in middle school, maybe even younger than that. This remind me. I remember Flippy, All Sham, No Wow, the Media Cows, Gaming Rooster, Nerd Cubed. Man, this is my like this is bringing me to that era of YouTube watching him. So let's see what Flippy got. You know what I'm saying? OG.
Granted, the new skate is free to play, so at the end of the day, who really cares, right? But then what does that actually say about this as a game? The skate I knew had an audience that looked like this. It was a skate game for skateboarders, and by extension, anyone cool enough to vibe with skate culture. When I see free to play skate, I don't see that audience. I don't see the lo-fi LARPers at Frog, the queers of there, or the fuckboys.
Ooh, you might get me banned, boy. Man, damn. I ain't gonna lie, you talking kind of crazy, bro. Twitch, I did not say any of this. This is Flippy. This is his video. I don't know. I'm saying I'm just reacting to a video. Some of these terms, I don't, you know what I'm saying? My bad. If he say some more crazy shit, I get up out of here. But damn, damn.
Is that primitive?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was always like this, but we in a different time, brother. I'm saying talking like that, I'm getting scared just hearing some of these words.
I don't really see much of skateboarding actually in this title. When I think of the audience of this free-to-play skate game, I really just see this. Maybe this. Any kid looking for free games to download, and this one is like bussin' because you can fall down stairs. You know that Grand Theft Auto game our parents won't let us play? The one with the cool ragdoll stunt montages on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, this one will let you do it for free. And it's completely sanitized and safe, and mommy will let me buy skate points to keep me busy while she takes a Xanax nap. I hate to inform my audience this terrible truth, but no, I do not want to play with kids in a corporate-friendly free-to-play game. I wanted Skate 4. I wanted to see my favorite pros do terrible voice acting. I wanted to explore the map unconnected and unbothered. I wanted to just play the damn whole-ass game. Why doesn't EA believe in this title enough to just give us that? Does anyone out there sincerely believe they're not doing a disservice to this franchise by switching to this free-to-play model? Here's my slightly unsanitized corporate cock-sucking answer to that. 1. Skateboarding doesn't have the pull that it once had.
That is very true. That is true.
So no one actually believes it's worth the risk to fund a full sequel.
Don't make a skateboarding game and don't go all in, bruh. Like that ass. I love like 50 Cent how he made a game, right? So let's just say I'm gonna do another rapper game. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say we gonna do another Vin Diesel game. We gonna do another Burger King game. Go all in, get everything, the old commercials, the old songs, the old jingles, the old like anything. Why would you make a skateboarding game and not try to cater towards that? Just don't make any sense. If I'm gonna make a game based on rappers, I'm gonna cater to rap and music fans. If I'm making a game based on skateboarding, I'm gonna make it cater to skateboarders or skateboarding fans. That doesn't make any sense, bro.
You should be happy you're getting anything at all, right? Even though this path ensures you will never see the skate you once loved again. 2. A half-baked low-entry model like an early access free-to-play game allows them to reuse the beloved core gameplay and branding of their old IP for newer markets. Effectively, they're not starting from zero and can exploit their old fans' desperation to carry them to their real target market.
See, that looks ass, bro. That's too fucking unrealistic for me. Especially coming from Skate 2, Skate 3. Seeing that shit, I was bothered by that, bro. I was like, nah, bro, that's That's too fake, bro.
Chinese kids with smartphones. 3, this gives them the flexibility to fine-tune what markets they can exploit to ensure they receive a larger revenue stream over time. But of course, they're never going to be as blunt about this as I am. A creative director on this new skate stated that it's an authentic
Hold on, let me read it for myself. No, I'm cool.
evolution of the franchise, taking what Skate 3 was in 2010 and bringing it to now and to the future. That is not only an evolution of the franchise, but it's an evolution of where skateboarding is and was from 2010 to now, and also where games are from then to now.
Is this a real quote? This just sound like some slop, like some damn corporate, PC, the right political correct answer. This sounds trash.
What a
I miss the days when people was passionate, bro.
mouthful of bullshit that is. I want everyone to
Not when people was passionate, but bro, I remember, what's Blitz the League, that game, the brutal rated R like football game. I remember like them at the end of the game when you finish the story mode, it shows the like the people working on the game. It shows them like behind the scenes working on the game. And I remember watching that shit, like, you could tell that they cared about what they did. You could tell that they were happy. They were excited to make this game and program it and to release it. Like, you could really tell, like, love and care and passion went to the project. Or, DMX. Not DMX, Def Jam. The Def Jam game. The one before, it was before Fight for New York. I can't remember. But it was before Fight for New York. But the Def Jam game that had DMX in it. I remember seeing the scene where they asked them, what do you want for your finisher? I don't know if they asked all rappers that, but they asked them, like, what do you want your finisher to be? Like, if you was in a fighting game, what would your finisher be? And they deadass, and DMX was like, and then, bro, in the game, he deadass did it like how he wanted it. I was like, seeing shit like that, and then now it's hard to even see a motherfucking programmer or executive interview or them even talk. You know what I'm saying? Even do shit like that, bro. Like,
soak in this text right here. This
I sound like an old ass man. I'm only 21.
is the most disgusting corpo drivel I've ever laid my eyes on. I would feel threatened by anyone talking to me like this. I mean, it actually gets worse. I can't read anything from these fucking disgusting...
Ooh.
Floating into the map and being greeted with a giant ragdoll Plinko board. According to these people, that's what skate fans want. Fall Guys. This parkour shit they're subtly pushing is total feature creep.
I'm not mad at the parkour feature if it was still Skate 2, Skate 3-ish. Like, imagine playing Skate 2 and Skate 3 being able to jump and climb. I feel like if they still kept it the same, that feature would be cool. Cause I actually like the parkour shit. I do.
It's one thing to give a character the ability to scale a ladder, hop a fence to find new spots. It's another to let them do acrobatics and really lean into the idea that maybe players don't want to skateboard. Maybe they want to play on a jungle gym or scale a sky.
This is actually, now that I think about it, this is the perfect dopamine stimulation game. It's simple enough to where you could hop on and play it and have mindless entertainment, but it's still complex enough because you still gotta follow objectives, you gotta read, you still gotta read the map, fast travel, see how far you are. So it has a little bit enough to make you use your brain while being senselessly entertained. I feel like this is just the perfect dopamine stimulation game. Like that new Donkey Kong game. That new Donkey Kong game deadass look like that. Nothing but stimulation and dopamine. And colors and visuals and all that
scraper and commit suicide.
Ooh, chat, Twitch, I did not say that. I ain't gonna lie, we only 3 minutes in, bro. I'm scared to watch this, I ain't lying.
Until they add the parachuting skydive feature for 50,000 skate points. I guarantee you, man, I've spoken to marketers in charge of focus groups, and believe it or not, a shot like this was probably added because it slightly resembles the Fortnite Battle Bus drop. The core audience of a franchise game is almost never actually thought about because on the datasheet, they're already projected to have taken your money in some way.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. So when they make a new game, they don't focus on the core audience because they know these niggas gonna buy it just off nostalgia. We know they gonna buy it just off the name alone. Damn, That's sad. And I know that's a real marketed technique. That do sound like something like a focus group would say.
And are instead focused on growing beyond what you think of a core fan of the game actually is. Even though this is a free-to-play game and you can get all snarky about how they're not actually taking your money, you are effectively an active user or...
And this is one thing to sum all of this up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yes, it's okay to evolve, it's okay to change, it's okay to get better, it's okay to revolutionize. But you gotta stick to what you know you do, somewhat stick to what gets you here. Even when you start going to the gym and you start losing weight, shit, you still gonna stick to when you get home, your ass still might get on the phone and TikTok, your ass still finna, at least me, I'm gonna still come home and smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm in the gym hitting weights, that don't mean I'm finna change my whole lifestyle based around the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still gotta do some of the things that got you here. You still do some of the things, even if you haven't changed completely, there's still something that you do, think, enjoy, love from something when you was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You do stick to things that also get you to where you got.
an NPC to populate this world, while they focus their real energy into converting Fortnite fans into potential skate fans. It sounds a little schizo, but I've seen some foul shit actually disrupt features of a game as a direct result of vocal focus groups upset that the games don't play like Call of Duty.
Wow.
These companies are always looking for ways to make their game more appealing to players of a much more popular game, even if the game itself in no way, shape, or form has any business going.
What? And that's what I'm saying. If Call of Duty is Call of Duty, why would you make a fighting game trying to compete with Call of Duty? Why would you make a racing game trying to compete with GTA? That don't even make sense, bro.
Going that route.
That's like me. I'm a rapper, right? That's like me saying I'm the best country artist ever. Nigga, ain't I rap. I make rap music. I'm a rapper. That don't even make sense saying that. Man, I'm the best pop artist out. But you're a rapper. Like, what are we talking about?
This asshole says you don't know when you jump into the city what's being built, what was built, or what's going on. You jump in and it's like, oh shit, what is that? Like a human Plinko wall? I need to go check that out. And collabo zones you will make appear in the world for other people in real time. Ooh. Collabo zones, of course, only available to SkatePoint subscribers, ensuring that some rich kid's Discord server will be griefing the entire area. But that's fine. If you're a big influencer with a large following, have them donate to you so you can buy more space in the collabo zone with your SkatePoints. Yeah, man, I would love to coexist with these people in my game. I'm noticing a lot of hand-wavy answers to these issues like, we'll figure it out as we go, we'll iron things out, we'll see what happens. I'm wondering if the original leak was on purpose as a publicity stunt to recondition people into accepting this broken, fucked up aesthetic directionless game as being the new normal through repeated exposure. According to EA themselves, it took like 2 or 3 years to make the original Skate. The whole thing. The innovation of the Flickit system, the map, the pros.
Hear that? It took them 2 to 3 years just to even come up with the idea or get started on. See what I'm saying? Like I said, they took time. This is what I'm saying. This is when games were okay with sitting down for a year. Now everything want to be yearly, and it's always an update. It's always a patch. It's always a... Nah, bro. How about you just sit out for a year, 2, 3 years, and you know what I'm saying? By the next one, that shit is ironed out.
The multiplayer, everything. Look at what they accomplished in just a year. Pure innovation of gameplay never seen before. The free-to-play Skate isn't innovating shit. It's copying the blueprints of what came before it, but at a snail's pace. Because there's no real deadline. There's no real goal. They're just trying.
Wow, so they really haven't even changed nothing for real then. That's what you're saying. They haven't even really changed nothing for real.
Trying to get it playable enough to see who will buy whatever in-game upsell they spill onto the players, and that'll be the new direction. Why are we like 5 years still in development looking at textureless blocked out maps?
And that's crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy too. They released a trailer in 2020, and we're talking about we're still in development. 5 years is not a development, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like, imagine you've been doing anything for 5 years and you haven't made a single inch of progress. You be like, hey man, how that business going, man? Hey, how that thing working out for you? Oh, it's we still working on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We almost done. You know what I'm saying? You're like, bro, didn't you say something in 2020? It's 2025. Yeah, no, I know, bro. We still on it, bro. We still working on it, bro. Don't chill, bro. I got this, bro.
Still waiting on the art department to outsource a gray concrete texture? Or is it just here symbolically to remind everyone that your new skate experience will always feel incomplete?
I'm telling you, I just said that, bro. They released this on, look, pre-alpha gameplay. I'm telling you, they released this on purpose so they could just be like, nah, man, nah, we still working on it. Whole time, that's the full game.
Yeah, I just want to add on to Jeff's points. I think self-expression, accessibility, and inclusivity are definitely the core of skate culture. And I really like...
Huh? Wait, what?
Fleet.
Yeah, I just want to add on to Jeff's points. I think self-expression, accessibility, and inclusivity are definitely the core of skate culture. And I really like how skateboarding is providing a platform where everyone is encouraged to explore and push their boundaries.
Are these... No disrespect. I'm not in the skateboard culture. I don't know who's the top, skateboarders. Are these people skaters? Are they relevant to skateboard culture? I don't know too much about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much.
Without gender limitation. So
what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you actually saying? This is insane. You know what's also androgynous? Your textureless map. I can't make out what it's supposed to be. This scripted, roundtable, approved talking point, astroturfed corpo bullshit is astoundingly sickening to bear witness. You made all the clothing items available to wear because nothing is gender locked. Just say that and move on. I wouldn't even announce that as a fucking feature, honestly. And don't act like going genderless was a... I wouldn't even announce...
But Anna, look, these are real brands.
That as a fucking feature.
I ain't gonna... Man. I'm going back, bro. I'm gonna have to go back and play Skate 3. I might have to go back and play Skate 3, bro. I ain't lying. I think I still got that shit. I might have to go back and play it. Hold on, I'm finna take an anti-hero. Well, I'm looking this up. I'm definitely gonna get that shirt. I fuck with that shirt. Yup. Def give me an anti-hero. Def give me one of them for the road.
Honestly, and don't act like going genderless
See,
was
look, I said you had to sell boards.
a righteous move on your part. That just makes it easier for people to buy more clothing options, hairstyle options, accessories, and so on. Your microtransaction...
Look, Icon.
Did
I think I just saw Dolce Gabbana in there. Lakai. I used to fuck up some Lakai in Skate 3.
wardrobe model stands to only benefit from removing these gender restrictions. It probably ends up being less work as well. To all the trans homies out, it's a calculated attack. These people want you to fucking starve to death as long as it helps them see a slight uptick in revenue. This little ritualistic nodding they do. Powerful. Powerful.
It's anybody can wear anything. It's pretty powerful. Yeah.
They say that to each other. These aren't real people. This is called the confidence trick. These four people nodding with each other like rich...
Bro, look at dude in the green. Bro, what? That nigga is not excited about this game whatsoever. If I've been working on a video game, I'm telling you, I don't know if I need to learn programming or get some money. I don't know it would be easier if I really learned how to program and code and do that shit myself, or just pay a bunch of people and throw that shit together and, I just say how I want it. But bro, I would, come on, man. If I've been working on the game for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I would definitely look more excited than any of them.
Ritualistic fucking freaks bouncing off each other. Oh, what you said there was really powerful. It's really, really powerful. It's our mission to bridge hope, make connections. You're making a free-to-play microtransaction fall-down simulator. You fucking fucks. A game that will more than likely act as a vampire to continuously feed off the poor fucktards who will cave into buying your shit points after they see 1,000.
Wait, a Nike bundle? What? So everything? Like there's nothing that'll be like fire or cool for free or accessible through gaming?
Notifications of your non-stop advertising of them. This is one of the most disgusting examples of corporate virtue signaling I have ever seen.
Wow.
Trying to turn a feature that ultimately makes it easier for them to make money into some kind of self-righteous, morally correct stance that they're taking for the greater cause. Just get Leo Baker or Marby on the roster to... oh, right, that we're not actually supporting skaters, much less trans skaters, but we'll totally suck ourselves off like we're doing something powerful. Fuck you.
It's the character that I used recently in the game. Personally, I want to be someone who's completely different from how I look in real life. Like, I want to change my hair color every day in the game, whereas in real
What? Huh? I did not buy Skate 2 and 3. I did not want Skate 2 and 3 for them reasons.
life,
You don't play this game, you lying-ass bitch. You're a designer? This character looks like fucking shit. You made a crackhead with your privileged-ass RISD degree. You have designed your ultimate fantasy in character design. A crack-headed granny with a disgusting, I might add, green skateboard. I can barely make this shit out. What does it say?
S-A-A-I... Sandvan? Sandvan.
This shit hurts my eyes.
I also
Solvan?
picked the light green color for the wheels to echo with the rest of the color palette. So I overall feel like customizing the board is really like making an art piece, which is very fulfilling.
I like the checkerboard pin. It's, you know, the deck, the way people set up their deck is so personal and so important. You know, there's so much you can do in there. There's so much customization. It's like a little art form in itself, a medium in itself. Almost.
Blah, blah, blah. What, haven't you played a skate game before? You could always do this. Look at this crazy shit, man.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro, this supposed to be groundbreaking. Like, oh, you could change the color of your wheel. That's like, that doesn't make, imagine if GTA 6 come out, right? And they'd be like, you can drive cars. You could ride on helicopters. Like, bro, ain't like, come on, bro. That's kind of simple for
About
open
to
world.
fucking vomit. It's making me sick. This is like 3 placeholder spots you can put a texture over. Remember when they had a complete web app that let you make your own board graphics? And to be fair,
What?
even that was kind of bullshit because as with all web apps, the service eventually died and you can't actually do this anymore. At least with the Tony Hawk games, they had the feature built in, which ironically also had some face upload service with GameSpy that died after a year. Moral of the story, embed the feature within the actual software of the game so players can use it for themselves forever. Like, if that doesn't tell you that live service features are doomed to fail bullshit, then I don't know what will. We're pretty much looking at a dead game walking here, but actually it feels more like a dead game crawling. Completely fascinating to watch this unfold again and at a scale this large.
Obviously, like we talked about, we want the player to be able to wear all kinds of different things to express the person that they are, or the person that they want to be, or whoever, whatever it is they want to put together.
This video is like an MK Ultra experience for me. This is like a weapon and it's activating the codes within my psychological mapping.
Beside that, and gradually we want to bring in things which are not necessarily the kind of things that you would see somebody wearing in the skate park, or you see a pro skater wearing, allowing people to get into slightly broader fashion, you know, starting to bring in some high street stuff.
Wait. Now this has to be just talking about the fashion, because there's just no way that I think this was just maybe a customization video. I don't think that like that's all they talked about. I feel like maybe that trailer was specific to this. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I think maybe this was just the skate customized trailer. You know what I'm
There
saying?
it is. There it is. Keep in mind, this is exactly what it's always been about. Every change they talk about is actually doublespeak for, how can we make this less like a skateboarding game? How can we make it appeal to more and more and more people?
Some of the things that were a little more surprising were like the popularity of our skeleton outfit. It's like a skeleton mask plus a bodysuit that looks like someone painted a skeleton bones onto it. We've set it up as one of the things that's harder to get, and it's become this prestigious thing that players are showing off. It's great to see that things that aren't from real world brands are also popular and people like them. So I also think it's a good representation of the way that we want to approach that kind of clothing option, like the things that you might not see.
Nah, this shit just sound like blah, 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 blah. Like when I hear people talk like this, that's just how that shit like sound to me. Cause it don't sound like it's coming from anywhere real.
At the skate park down the street, but it's not totally unrealistic to see someone wearing it or skating in it.
This dude is straight up bullshitting people right now. They got this shit from Ribsman. This guy is tripping over himself to avoid saying where they stole his gimmick from, which, by the way, he's actually in another game called Session. And man, that's actually an entire conversation in and of itself.
Look, Dark Slide, you was not able to do that.
Skateboarding community has embraced Skater XL. They've embraced Session. Who the fuck is backing this? All this talk about what the core skate scene wants and what it's like, and there's not one pro attached to this. Those poor bastards with no healthcare aren't getting paid for making skateboarding what it is for you people to leech from with your bullshit. And here you fucks are talking about it as if you're the ambassadors of what's core.
Your time in skate is going to be valued. Like, we're stoked that you're playing the game. We're gonna reward you for playing. Regardless of how you play or how much you play, we want you to be earning rewards, getting the customization options that you want.
Translation. Our shit free-to-play game is going to weaponize Skinnerbox psychology on you so you keep playing regardless if it's actually fun.
But like a real skate shop, we need to keep our lights on, so there's gonna be a store.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
So we now skate. So damn. So now skate and Saints Row have now fallen. I don't think we'll get any more Saints Row or skate games now. So I wonder what franchise is next.
People that want to spend, there's gonna be cool clothing options for you to look at.
Oh yeah, real fucking clever to reference the broke-ass skate shop owners out there. You people are the zoomies of the gaming industry, by the way. Fuck you.
Continue to update the game and refresh content and, you know, be timely and representative of the culture. Like, maybe you guys need to shed a little bit more light on our goals there.
Right, like it's the launch pad, if you will. Like, there's so much more to come.
The launch pad, if you will. Hey, yo, bro, you saw the game yesterday? That shit was crazy. Nah, man, it was just the launch pad of it, bro. You know when... What?
Absolutely, and it's going to go beyond just the brands and the types of things that we bring in. Like, there will be completely new types of clothing that you can wear, and there will be new ways to engage with brands, or we'll have new events. Like
clothing. All these people have at the forefront of their minds is selling digital clothing. Imagine having a one-of-one virtual skate shirt you can trade among players, where EA takes a transaction fee each time. Oh, that'd be great.
So there's more content, potentially for more events. I mean, Yolanda, is there going to be more customization options, potentially?
And then this fucking brown shithead chimes in like he's not having a rehearsed conversation. Just like, more clothes means more content in the game, which means more events to showcase the clothes. Fucking awful.
We mentioned brand partners a few times. I feel like that's probably the thing that people are really excited to hear about. They're super core and super important to us to
Nobody has smiled yet. None of these people have smiled yet.
establish a baseline for our identity in terms of what we're wanting to represent, right? And so maybe you can speak to that.
The idea is to be able to have these bigger, more, let's say, lifestyle brands, getting down to
Bigger lifestyle brands.
more core skate brands where it's, you know, part of the fabric of skateboarding, like things like Girl and Chocolate that we've shown already.
Oh, so now we're talking core, huh? They're talking about core skateboarding and their go-to is Girl and Chocolate and Vans. Credibility, authenticity, genuineness.
If we can start to have that conversation with sneaker culture, it would be so fantastic. You know, imagine we get our colorway that we've designed with a company in the game, and then imagine one day that comes out in the real world, and suddenly we're part of that conversation with fashion, with skateboarding.
This is once again a confidence trick. Vans notoriously makes like a million color... Uh-oh. All right, so my laptop battery died. So I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you that you have to follow me on Twitter. All opportunity
That's a
and
W,
with everyone right now. This is one of the most fucked up videos in gaming or otherwise that I have ever seen in my entire life. This should be mandatory watching material for anyone studying corporate-funded propaganda. These people want you to die a slow, agonizing death as they drain your life force of skate points and time.
And we will continue to have more opportunities for you to join us. There's still time to sign up and become a Skate Insider and join in the fun with console playtesting coming this fall.
Nope, I don't do playtest work for free, bitch. You better pay me for my time. I want these game developers to crawl on their hands and knees through broken glass and rusted shards of metal to beg me, please, Flippy, please play our game.
No, this AI, what the hell?
And I will look down and I will whisper, Skate Insider thing is a fucking sham. Your feedback is wasted bandwidth to stress test their servers. If you think they're really listening to the Skate Insider community, then they'd make a fucking actual skate game. Oh, they're listening to feedback all right. The approved feedback. It's just another confidence trick. They already know what they're going to do, but now they can say whatever bullshit they want because they've let thousands of Skate Insiders flood their inbox with suggestions they'll never actually read. We read your feedback that...
My bad, chat.
Players really love the colorways and want more variants. Is that what they're saying? Who the fuck picked these comments to read, and where did they come from? They didn't come from the YouTube comments section, because if you think they're listening, then where the fuck is offline mode? People have been spamming for months. We read your comments and ignored them.
Yeah, I was about to say, so that also means if you have no internet, you can't play this game.
What are you, fucking stupid? They don't give a fuck about skate fans. In 2024, the games industry made more money on microtransactions than it did selling a complete product to the player. Skate is just another victim of...
That's fucking crazy. 58 of PC gaming revenue come from microtransactions. So shit, if that's the case, go 50% of the game goes to the game caring about that, and then the other 50% is the micro.
This very lucrative business model.
Wow.
Even in this latest playtest email, they're like,
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
We hope you're enjoying the playtest. And by the way, it's very important that we collect data on how you spend your virtual currency. It's obvious that's the only reason this game was greenlit in the first place. Not because it's some passion project of the developers or they care about the passion of the community, but because to a bunch of corporate drones, microtransaction cosmetics earned them a fuck ton of money. And there's nothing more cosmetic than skateboarding. From the shoes, to the pants, to the shirts, to the graphics. Besides The Sims, you couldn't ask for a more cosmetic-driven shirts to the graphics. But free-to-play skate is basically trying to simulate that aspect of skateboarding for virtual kooks. They want their skate creators to make cool videos with these cosmetics so kids will buy them. But it's very clear that they're trying to completely short-circuit this process. Rather than make a good, solid game that stands on its own to attract a community that they can then upsell and shape, they instead give us a half-baked lifestyle simulator that they've been aggressively guilt-tripping their fans into liking because the poor multi-billion-dollar company is just trying their best. They talk about this like it's an evolution in gaming, but this is regression. Every iteration of the Skate franchise had multiplayer, had a well-defined map, had a well-defined system. Oh, they tweaked a few parameters on the Flickit system, and I don't give a fuck, okay? Skating around this Toontown-ass map with nothing to do but emotes like a 12-year-old, I don't fucking care. I mean, they're saying so much sketchy shit here. The city will evolve. The soundtrack will evolve. Maybe the game will evolve. Maybe one day they'll kill the game completely and all those digital clothing items you bought will be gone forever.
That's crazy that's like, so, oh my god, the hoodies, the string sweaters.
Somebody
bro.
told me I should give the developer...
That's what I say, bro, like, I heard this somewhere, bro. I can't remember who said it, but, it was like, bad is now okay. Trash is now bad. Bad is now okay. Okay is now good. And good is now great. Like, someone said like that. Like, that's how how much like our standards have fallen when it comes to certain forms of what we want out of our product.
There's a break because EA is barely giving them any funding to work from. But then what the fuck does that actually say about this entire project? If their risk assessment for the budget is choking the game of progress at this stage, do you think it'll ever actually make it to launch and not die out within 2 years? I know. I'm a negative person. I'm fucked up. I get it. You people are disturbed by my crass language and my harsh words. You might say, Flippy, relax. These people would never laugh at you from their floor-to-ceiling windowed, opened office while you were getting butt-fucked in the street. But you don't know the pain that I've been through with winning putt.
What?
Oh yes, I was like you once, naive and hopeful. I bought into Bandai's winning putt fantasy with all the promises that came with it. Evolving courses, they said. Customizing clothes for every season, every holiday a new event, with new clubs and new personalized cosmetics. Free to play, but it was so fun to play with the winning putt community. It was like a rite of passage to buy an array of new outfits to wear so you could show other players that you were the real deal. And it wasn't like the other golfing games from 20 years ago. It was truly progressive. You could swap outfits for every hole. You could have genderless outfits and lesbian golfers kissing on. They shut down the servers, and it was all gone. Nothing but a memory. And all the money I spent that I now wish I had is also a memory. I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. I love the Skate series too. But nothing about this looks complete. They're pushing microtransactions to playtesters. So effectively, these Skate insiders are pretty much working on an unfinished game for free, and now they're paying with real-world money to
That's
help
crazy. So even in play testing, they have microtransactions?
beta test store items. There's so much wrong with that. They say they want this game to last forever, but when have we seen anything like that? If this game releases this year, it will surely be in a janky state, and the result of that will be a sharp spike and decay in players as the game fails to live up to the hype. The only thing that's truly keeping this title afloat right now is that it stands on the shoulders of 3 beloved titles in the series, and Skate fans still believe in what those games have built. EA is preying on the desperation of Skate fans to keep the hype
They got me. I played it for a good 2 hours, I'll say.
up for them. But they obviously have ulterior motives to springboard off that hype and capture this incredibly vague lifestyle market that is much larger and much more lucrative than these dedicated Skate fans. As more of them actually play this game and realize it's not the same experience, what's the landscape going to look like then? How many times can we truly see the same marketing montage of rag dolls tumbling in an unfinished map before the hype begins to fade? That window of time is closing. As they begin to let more and more people into playtest microtransactions, they're going to keep a close eye on the revenue that's generating. If the major influencers move on, the player base dips, and the skate points fail to captivate wallets, EA will likely pull the plug as they've done before. Billions in yearly revenue, but don't expect them to keep their
Imagine stop making the game because people are spending money.
server racks hot.
We should try to make our game better. Nah, man, cut that shit off. Niggas ain't spending money, cut it off.
Now I guess the only thing left to say is, go on. Prove me wrong.
Hate. Ugh, that's kind of hard.
So, Skate 4. Nope.
Yeah, single player's cut.
Single player's
I've had
cut.
enough of it.
Crazy. Damn. I'll watch these other 2 videos later. I just want to see the first
long
2.
years of dreaming about the release of the 4th EA Skate game, we now have it, and it's another soulless
Damn.
Sorry, Skate fan.
Damn. Damn. All right. And I think that's it. We go get into some Stellar Blade. Give me 1 second. I think we about to get into some Stellar Blade. And shout out to Flippy, one of the OG goats of this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It does suck to as a Saints Row fan, as a I don't know what that is. As a Saints Row fan, as a Saints Row fan, as a Skate fan, it does suck to. And and bro, those are two franchises I played it a lot, bro. Skate 2 and Skate 3. Put so many hours into those games. Saints Row 2. Bro, I think I've played Saints Row 2 about like 4 or 5 times. Like I think I've replayed. That's just the story, not even counting like everything else. But I've replayed Saints Row 2 about 4 or 5 times, bro. Like it just sucks to know that some of your favorite shit is just gone. Like that shit will never be what it was, bro. And that's another thing. Like as I get older, is that just always how it is as you get older, or are things genuinely worse? Because I would hate to be 30 and this was when I was 20, then when I'm 40. Oh, it's not like when I was 30 and I'm 50. Oh, it's not like when I was like I would hate to always be like that. Like, are things genuinely that bad, or is that just nostalgia, old head, mad at life type shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all let me know.